Hi guys, in this video we're going to be talk about like frame control. So in many contexts there was a lot of frame controls were happening. So in sales, frame control is everything. So I had an experience in talking to clients and a lot of times. So what basically happens is like they take the frame control and they decide the price. They give me the objection, they lead the call, and they end up making the decision of not enrolling now. Then they decide it. So basically it means who owns the frame, who controls the conversation, in simple terms that I can say. So what is frame? Frame is something like that. If you and opposite person, any strangers or friends and family members, any authoritative person that you have been talking about, who asking questions and who holds the conversation is holds the frame. Frame in simple terms that I can say who leading the call, it owns the frame. So for example, to give you in a context, if me and my friends in bike, we are traveling in the road, and suddenly one policeman stops us and he come to us and he keeps asking this, take the license, take these things, get out from the bike, where is your helmet? So now you can see he holds the frame. Who holds the authority and who leads the call holds the frame. Frame is the same thing like that, leading the call or leading the talk, leading the conversation, that at the end whoever decide what to do, then the opposite person is going to be follow the instruction. So in simple terms I can say, yeah, this is a frame control. So anything, anytime that you need to, like all the time holding the frame doesn't going to, if you're talking to your friend, holding all the time frame doesn't give you the best results. Like you must need to be operating a loose frame control. So use it as it your advantage in sales calls and any contacts that you want to ask questions and you want to lead the call to make sure that you're being routing thing. By the way, like frame control, you can take the frame control by force you can take the control and you can lead the call. So yeah, that's the thing. And one more thing, that authoritative and frame control ideology that I want to share is like, who has the power to walk away from the call, walk away from the talk, who even holds the bigger frame. Yes, right? So who's the power? So be that person and own the full frame, but in a way hold the frame in the way that advantage to them. Now, like you must not need to be only hold the frame with arrogancy and with the toughness that can't be given over. If you are the person who's been characterized as that, other people who's not going to be trust you and who's not going to be believe you. So hold the frame with their best interest. That's the important thing. With the best interest, hold the frame, then you can hold the entire call. So here is my entire thing that about like mastering the art of selling by owning the frame. Okay, frame is simply I can say that I'm going. So let's start this video. Okay, ever wondered why some people seems to close sales effortlessly while others struggles to even get a conversation going? The secret isn't just talent, it's having a rock solid frame. So in today's video, we're going to break down the proven step-by-step sales framework that you can use to consistently close more sales and build trust with your prospects and ultimately grow your business. Let's dive in. So number one, we're going to be seeing why you need a sales framework, right? First thing first, why even bother with a framework? A good sales framework isn't just a checklist, it's a roadmap that we're going to be making them to prospect follow. Without one, you are shooting in the dark, hoping something sticks. So with the frame, you know exactly what to say, when to say it, and how to handle objections. So when I'm teaching sales to my colleague and team partner, and I touch about like, bro, give me a script, I will memorize and deliver the script and close more deals. But rather giving him a script, I teach about frameworks. Okay, dude, regardless of the words questions that you're going to be asking, you must need to be follow this framing questions. So in the frame, first you need to be hold the frame. Second, you must need to do this frame. Third frame, fourth frame. So it's replaced the frame. It's more probably a work between you and your prospect in the sales conversation rather than you vomiting the script, and it's more conversational and it's give you the power to hold the frame in a good way. So it gives you structure and confidence and most importantly results. Okay, think of it's like in a baking cake, right? So it's in a more probably in an illustrating way to explain you this concept better. So imagine yourself of you're baking a cake. If you follow the recipe step by step, you will get delicious results every time. But if you skip a few steps or try to wing it, you might end up with a mess, right? Like if you want to create a cake, it's a process that you want to follow, 1 2 3 4. In the same way, you don't need to be follow the step by step things in a correct way, but you must need to be hone the frame in a right manner to make sure that it's in a flow, right? If it's something messed up, the results is also at the end messed up. If you lose the frame, you lose the sale, bar not show. So sales is no difference than comparatively baking a cake. So the next step section is do like 5-step sales framework. Like, okay, so now let's break down the framework. Here's 5 simple steps that works across industries, whether you are selling a product, services, or an idea. Number 1, build rapport. Rapport is something like that. Hi, hello, how are you? Good morning. How's the weather? Something like that. It's a conversational thing that what we discuss in this thing. So, okay, how's your week so far? How's your day going? And something like that we want to be know out of this business context. Okay, before you're selling anything, you need to trust. People buy from people they like and trust. Start by genuinely connecting with prospect. This could be as simple as asking about their day, finding common grounds, and complimenting something specific about them or their businesses. So remember, it's not small talk, it's about building genuine human connection. So something that you can break a joke, you can tell a joke, you can say something else, something both of them you feel grounded, right? So maybe I almost ask like, hey, what's up? And the client say, yes, hey, hi, what's up? What's happening? And something like that. Today, do you know my agenda today? I don't want to break you. I want to bore you to the death. So then the prospect lost. I don't want to bore you to the death. And it cracks the joke and makes some persons to, okay, this person is actually humor sense. Like humor sense works there. So it's a rapport part. You can do anything. Like you can ask about something related to work, business, life, and something out of, and make sure that you're creative on that. So step 2 is like diagnose the problem. Or so if all businesses happens with problems, right? So if there is no problem, no sales. Okay. All business is business of solving problem. Alexa Murphy said, if you solve problems, you create value. Money falls for values, right? But sales is a demonstration of how you can help them to solve the problem. Okay, and the problem is the most important thing. You must need to be good with finding the problem and diagnosing the problem. Diagnose in the sense like you must need to understand that what's going on. A great salespeople don't sell; they solve the problem. To solve, you need to understand the problem and ask open-ended questions to uncover the pain points. Okay, ask open-ended question. It's not close-ended question, it's open, it's ended. Okay, what's the biggest challenge you are facing right now? You must be asking this question. Okay, it's open-ended. They will tell all the problems they think they had problem and what potential you can solve by their research and everything. So, and another question that you can come up with, what's stopping you from achieving your goals by your own? What's stopping you from achieving your goals? So listen actively and take notes. This step is crucial because if you don't know the pain, you can't position your offer as a solution to it. So step 3, present the solution. Once you diagnose the problem, once you understand what the prospect has been facing as a problem, it's time for you to presenting the solution. So, but it is a trick, frame your solution around the problem. Don't just list features, connect the dots for them. So whatever the problem they say, create the pillars of pitch, basically customize the pitch based on that. So if all your pitch is addressing the problems and solving the problem, then you have well connected with the prospect. It's a glue, right? So it's going to be easier for you to sell. Whatever the prospect wants, it's already there. It's because of the money and the partner or decision making process, other than this product is a right, rather than at the end the objection don't arrive, something like that. This is the right thing, this is the right time, and I want a partner decisions to take care of. So make sure that your pitch is completely optimized based on the problem they have faced. For example, instead of saying our software has advanced analytics, say our software analytics will give you the insights you need to reduce customer churn by 20% in just 3 months. Tailor your pitch to the specific. Just that's what the examples are like. Yeah. So step 4 is been handling objection. So this is where most people panic, right? But objection are actually a good thing. It means the prospect is interested on what are you offering. So common objection might be about like pricing objections comes up, timing objection comes up, whether your solution is right for them. It's also been a question. Then here's how to handle them. So first thing first, acknowledge whatever say. I completely understand why you might feel that way. And second thing, once you acknowledge, address them. Here is how we have helped other in a similar situation. Then address them. So next thing you must need to be know that reassure. We can customize this to fit your needs perfectly. Handling objection is about showing empathy and providing clarity. So acknowledge them, address them, and reassure them. So we can also do this like, so whatever they say, first agree. Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for being honest here. I heard, I understood, something like that. Acknowledge. Then next you want to ask that isolate the fact. Okay, agree, isolate. So whatever they say, isolate the fact. So they said, yeah, I want to think about it. First of all, acknowledge them. I appreciate that you have your own process in place to think about it. You want to have to go through it. So next thing that you want to be in isolate. So you want to be have time to think about it, or else like, so you want some times to do your own research about it, or else like you need some times to meditate on this idea. Which one is that? So isolating that fact. No, I want some time to do research. Yeah, it's about research. So probe. So let probe. So now you have the chance to probe digger. So you said that like you want to do some. So you said that you want something to do research about something like that. So as of now, I may be the best persons to talk about anything you have. So research comes in all about like you have a lot of doubts and confusion. Let me know what doubt I have resolved it here. Let's have a conversation around that. Let's see we can be in a right fit. So agree, isolate, and probe. So if you do this, you understand and make sure that opposite persons has been also feel understood and the doubts has been clarified, and you have easy time for them. So step 5 is being close with confidence. Now it's time to steal the deal. Like seal the deal, but remember, closing is not about being pushy. It's about guiding your prospects to make a decision. All you want to do is like make them a decision towards what you want to do. So here is you must need to make sure that Socratic dialogues you must be practicing it for. So Socratic dialogue basically means that you're asking continuous questions to make sure that the prospect answers you. It's all about like asking skilled question and to make sure that prospects come to the conclusion that you want to take and they think that it's their own idea. So this is the thing, you must need to guide them in a right path to close deals. Closing, don't be a seller, be a closer. Help them to make the decision in first place. Whether it's with you or without you, it's fine, but make sure that you help them to take the decision better. That's the salesperson job. In a sales call, for salesperson, there was 2 jobs. Okay, first thing is like you want to make sure that like 100% objection-less close. You want to focus on this. Before even it comes to the pitch, you must need to make sure that you must need to have objection-less close. So the number 2 is like you must need to find out how can you help this person. If yes, so how you can help them. If you can help them, how you can help them. That's the 2 things that you want to be finding the sales call. So my thoughts has been so it is a common mistake people would make mistakes when holding the frame control and in the regular sales calls. They skip the rapport part and exactly go for these things. So skipping the rapport building will reduce the trust and the sale will not going to be happening. So you don't want to let that to happen to you. So make sure that building the rapport in a correct manner. So rapport is everything. So make sure that you're going to be building it in the right way. So talking more than listening. Sales isn't about how great you are, it's about how well you understand them. It's about understanding and diagnosing the problem, and as I say, the number 2 rule, you must need to find out how you can help them, and if you can help them, how you can help them. If you can you help them? How you can help them? That's in a bit finding these things. So talking doesn't only, as a salesperson, you don't want to be talk. You must need to be talk, but the talking is must not be effective. Even it's short, but it's effective. It's exactly what they want. It's, if you can talk exactly what they want, then there is no chance for losing the sale. So listen carefully, optimize and listen carefully what they want, like optimize the pitch based on that. If you optimize the pitch based on that, then only you can make the pitch like customizable by only listening and understanding the problem and diagnosing it very well. So do this, don't make any mistake over here. So failing to follow up. So 80% of sales are closed in the follow up. Okay, if they are not ready now, stay in touch, provide value. So almost all sales happen in the follow-up, guys. Like, it's not something one call close, two call close. Sometimes it takes 11 12 times call cycles to make sure that the sale happen. So make sure that you are doing a follow-ups continuously, a value providing follow-up to fall for head, right? So the next thing has been like, so here you have it, a simple 5-step sales framework that can help you to close more deals and build lasting client relationship. Remember, sales is about helping, not convincing. So when you approach it with a mindset of solving problem and creating value, the results will follow, right? Mindset, have a clear mindset and value system inside your brain first, and go approach the full call with solving the problem and creating the value. Mindset, solving problem, creating value. So if you follow this, sales will follow. Don't be pushy. If you can't help, let be upfront, and all sales is not going to be happen. Follow up until you do. Hold the frame. If you hold the frame, lead the call, you will win in the game. Thank you so much for watching video, and hit subscribe button. We'll see you in the next video.